everybody is noticing something is off with Claressa Shields right now. The internet has been clocking it. But here's the thing, while Claressa is over there bothered, quiet, and punching that gym bag like she crazy in her feelings, Remy Ma is thriving. WYFL Lion dropped April 10th, and the numbers don't lie. The song is sitting at number 2 on iTunes Hip Hop and number 52 across other genres. Not just rap, not just women in rap, all of it. One of them is winning, and it ain't the boxer right now. Not to mention, Remy is all over the place with all of these bomb movies that are going to be airing on her network, Remy Network. So let's just sit with that for a second, because this is where it gets more interesting. Papoose, Claressa's man, Remy's husband, spent months on the internet claiming that he wrote 90% of Remy's rhymes, right? 90%. He said he got the receipts sitting in his email drafts, hasn't produced them yet. But okay, we'll take his word for now. Well, I'm not, but anyway. So here's my question. If Papoose is such a ghostwriting genius, and he does have bars. If he's got bars for days just sitting in his inbox, why didn't any of that talent rub off on Claressa? Come on now. Because I went looking for Claressa's rap on to see if she charted on like iTunes and all that stuff. And Spotify, anywhere. And y'all, I couldn't find it. Not a number 1 or number 2. Not a number 52. I just didn't see anything. Maybe I missed it. I don't see it charting on any major platform. If you guys saw it, if you guys have the stats, please feel free, drop it in the comments, please. So either Papoose is very selective about who he shares his gift with, or Remy Ma wrote every single one of those bars herself. That's what it's kind of looking like. The chart don't lie. Remy's pen is still fully intact, and she is getting love all across social media. Celebrities, I think it was even Kylie was bopping to so. It was one of her old songs, but she even posted something on TikTok. People are showing her love. Kylie Kardashian, yes, okay? Now, I do want to be fair here, okay? Because no doubt, Claressa Shields is a generational boxing talent. She has made history. 2-time Olympic gold medalist, undisputed heavyweight champion, the GOAT in the ring. Nobody can take that from her. But in the rap game, baby, the people have spoken, and the consensus on that on social media right now is clear. Remy Ma keeps her crown. The hip-hop streets are saying Claressa needs to hang up the mic and focus on what she actually does better than anybody on the planet, and that is fight, and that in the boxing ring, and not on social media trying to compete with your outfits and in rapping and singing. Okay, like, you can't be a jack of all trades. It's, what do they say, a jack of all trades but a master of none. That's what you're starting to give people, because here's the thing, in hip-hop you don't just get to walk in and start dissing people because your man got beef. They don't work that way. The culture has rules, and if you're going to step into that arena, you better come with a song that at least charts somewhere. Remy has been doing this for over 20 years. Listen, I was thinking when Claressa had when she picked up the mic, I was like, Remy has gone at Nicki Minaj, with the shither, and she survived prison, public drama, this whole alleged divorce thing on social media. That lady she's got some grit about her. And Claressa decided that was the opponent that she was going to try to rap at or go against. Honey, that's not the fight you will win with a verse, okay? Now, that is a fight you can win in the ring, which again is exactly Claressa, where people are saying you should stay. And here's where it also gets interesting. Because while Claressa has been posting on Instagram like everything is normal, she's been posting, she's been active, but fans started picking up on something. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. She posted a video of herself in the ring, and you guys could see that because it's in the background, punching that bag, just working it out, right? Except the internet read that completely different. People were making comments like, okay, sis, we see the subliminal. We know who that bag is supposed to be. They took it as Claressa sending a message to Remy, like, you rap, I punch, don't get it twisted. And that's cool. But here's what people also noticed, and this is the part that really got people talking. Beyond that one post, something felt off about her. Her energy was a little different. She wasn't her usual loud, braggadocious self, unbothered, all of that. No, people said there was a sadness in her eyes. You guys see it? You can see it, like she was going through something and she wasn't saying it out loud. Now, I don't know if it was from Remy dropping that diss or the distance between her and Papoose. I don't know. But the boldness that Claressa is known for, that I'm the GOAT and I dare you to say otherwise, it was kind of on mute. Yeah, I mean, it looked like Remy helped her turn that down a couple decibels. She did. Now, is the disc getting to her? Is it giving something else is going on? We don't know for sure, but the body language on social media was giving something ain't right, and her followers definitely clocked it. I mean, you can see it in her eyes. And then, because this story refuses to let us breathe, Papoose is now with Vlad TV. And y'all know when someone goes on Vlad, they're about to talk, no filter, no publicist energy, just questions, right? Vlad asked him about that ring. You know, that ring that was spotted on Claressa's hands that people thought, they were speculating that they may have been engaged. And Papoose clarified, nope. No engagement ring, no proposal. And honestly, the way he said it didn't sound like there was one coming anytime soon. Now, she over here bopping, she want to have a baby, but he ain't said, oh yeah, I'm going to put a ring on her finger. There was no, not yet, but soon. There was no, I'm working on it. It was just a nada, okay? But then I need y'all to pay close attention to this part. Somebody noticed something in one of those photos circulating around at the same time, a picture that surfaced of Papoose wearing his wedding ring. Not an engagement ring for Claressa, his wedding ring. The one from his marriage to his wife, Remy Ma. And I'm going to refer to her as his wife because they legally divorced as far as we know. Now, before we go crazy, we don't know exactly when that photo was taken. But the timing and it surfacing is crazy. Right in the middle of all of this. Why is he on Vlad talking about he didn't give Claressa a ring, child, and then he pops up with a ring on his finger, his wedding ring to his wife? It had folks scratching their head. I mean, that's crazy. And let me tell you what that image meant to social media. That Papoose still loves Remy Ma. I mean, he could deny it. He is with Claressa. But you can't deny that there's something there, because it fed right into what fans had already been feeling, that underneath all this drama, underneath that Claressa Shields relationship and the social media war, there is still something unresolved between Papoose and Remy Ma. The Vlad interview, the way he spoke about his wife, he's like, I don't want to talk about it. And yes, some people are calling her wife, not ex-wife. The whole energy of it felt like a man who has not fully closed the door. And there were men weighing in on this too. There were men, if you go on social media, there were people on TikTok, YouTube saying, man, and these are men speaking from a male perspective. That man still loves his wife. I don't know. He did express, love for Claressa Shields, but at this point he has to, right? Which brings me to the question of the day, okay? The question that everybody's actually thinking about, but nobody's saying. Where is Claressa in all of this? Because people have noticed, and I'm not the only one saying this, that Claressa and Papoose have not been spotted together in a couple weeks now. Not in the same location, not in the same content, not in the same vicinity. For what looks like at least 2 weeks, no couple photos, no gym visits. No, look at us living our best lives. Nothing, y'all. Now, in 2026, when two people who are allegedly in a committed relationship just stop appearing together on social media for weeks while the internet is on fire about their situationship, that's not a coincidence. That's a story. And the fact that Papoose reappeared with that ring on his finger. So let me just ask the question out loud that y'all are already thinking at this point. Is this a real relationship? Or is this a social media relationship? Because Remy is charting. The wedding ring photo is circulating. Papoose is doing Vlad interviews that don't exactly scream, I'm happily taken, or getting a divorce anytime soon. And Claressa is somewhere in the gym beating the hell out of a punching bag, wishing it was Remy, with sad eyes, okay? And I don't know about y'all, but that picture says a lot. Now, drop a comment and we'll tussle about it in the comments. Tell me what you really think is going on. And if you haven't subscribed already, come over here, because we love to chop it up, you guys. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.